Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome to How to Connect with Goddess Arianrhod. Arianrhod is the Welsh goddess of the sea and the stars. Her story is told to us in the fourth branch of the Mabinogion, which is an ancient Welsh text. She is goddess of the sea, the night, the stars and the sky, lady of the dawn and the heavens, and she is goddess of initiation and transition. And these are my top 3 tips for connecting with her. My first tip is to connect in with her as goddess of the sea. So her home, her tower, Caer Sidi, was originally a tower that was on an island in the sea just off the coast of northwest Wales, so near Carnarvon. Although only ruins remain now, that at very, very low tide you can still just see the base there. You can symbolically and energetically still visit and still connect into this sacred isle within the waters. And in the stories and the tales of her, to reach this isle, you would have to go via a boat. So my invitation to you is to go and connect with her at the sea, to visit the coast, to be on the shoreline looking out at the ocean, and to meditate, to visualize and see yourself going off on your boat across the waters to the sacred isle and to visit her there and receive her wisdom. And the perfect time to be going to the sea is at the dawn, because she is the lady of the rising sun and the dawn is her sacred time of the day. You can also bring ocean water into any of your rituals and your ceremonies or your altar for Arianrhod. My second tip is to connect in with her as the goddess or lady, queen of the heavens and the stars. So her name, we think, means silver wheel, and there's various interpretations for this, the silver wheel being the moon. But really in her ancient Welsh text, we're looking at the silver wheel being the constellations in the night sky, the stars themselves. And this wheel turns and turns, and this is the night after night, as the stars and the constellations turn. So my invitation for the second tip is to connect in with the stars, to go out and see the night sky, but also to connect in with your stars. She is a goddess of destiny, of initiation, of fate. And learn about your astrology, your birth charts, and it will help you understand your purpose for being here in this lifetime, what is written in the stars uniquely for you, and learn about the lunar cycles as well and how we are connected to them. Just as the ocean is with its tides, how does the moon and the lunar cycles affect the tides and the ebbs and the flows in your life and your cycles within and without as well? So go out under the stars at night, receive their lessons, their wisdom and their healing down through your crown as Queen of Heaven, down through your crown and into your third eye. My third tip is to connect in with one of her sacred creatures, and they are the creatures of the night, Queen of the Night. The one in particular that I invite you to connect in with is the moth. And the moth, as Arianrhod, is the symbol of initiation and transition. It goes from the caterpillar into its cocoon and then comes out and transforms. And it invites us to look towards the light in the darkness, to follow our path and our destiny, to be out in the stars and to follow our own unique pathways. And there are other creatures that can connect in with her, for example, the bee or the bat as well, are also her sacred creatures. So those are my top 3 tips, but I do also have another 3 ways that you can connect with Arianrhod and work with me as well. So up here in North Wales, I do take pilgrimages and workshops to go and visit her sacred shore. So the exact spot where we can look out on the beach and look to where the ruins of her castle are. And I invite you to those pilgrimages that happen once a year to connect in with her. Also, I have a free moon challenge that is running in my Facebook group. So even if you're watching this far into the future, that Facebook group is still there, still free for you to join, for all women. And the moon challenge, the moon moves me, is ongoing. So you can check in with that and join in with that anytime. It'll help deepen your experience with the moon. And also, Arianrhod is one of my 7 lunar sacred guides for my Moon Mysteries course, which takes a deep dive into lunar wisdom mysteries, connecting with the moon and the womb. So finding out about our moon in myth and legend, how it's connected with the goddess, and how it's connected with you and your menstrual and own personal lunar cycle as well. So I will post all of the links for them right here underneath this video, which I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you so much for listening. It's been a joy and a pleasure to connect with you and to talk with you. Come and join me in deepening your connection with Airanrhod and the moon. Lots of moon and lunar blessings and love to you. Blessed be.